we doing for tape? All good?
Some years ago, I heard about recording engineers using speakers as microphones. This prompted me to have a go at recording using a speaker as a microphone myself. So I wired an XLR connector onto an old 8-inch hi-fi speaker and mounted it onto an old snare drum stand. I was pleasantly surprised when it worked really well on a variety of instruments. This gave me the idea to push things even further and record a whole band using only speakers as microphones. But why stop at limiting the recording only in this manner? Why not add some more limitations to have a bit of fun with the recording process and challenge ourselves a bit? The rules that I set out were: only speakers can be used as microphones, no DIs, maximum of 8 channels, not including effects, no digital gear, no headphones for monitoring, and all amps, drums, etc. in the one room. First task at hand was to wire up enough speakers and cables so that they could be used.
So what exactly are you guys doing at the moment?
We're trying to actually wire up the speakers that Tim wants us to use as microphones.
I see. So you have to turn them inside out?
Well...
You know, the electronic way of speaking.
You got to run them backwards, so it means you've got to put different plugs on them.
Yeah.
Basically.
As Duncan and Cam worked through wiring and soldering, I started setting up the speaker mics. So at the moment, what we've got is this little hi-fi subwoofer from like a home theatre setup, I guess, for the kick drum. And then for the rest of the drums, as I guess what you consider overheads, I've actually got a pair of Audio-Technica headphones which I'm going to wear inside out with a headband on to keep them on. And so that's 3 channels, so kick, left and right. So then moving on, what we've got is on the bass, we've got another sub. So this is like an 8-inch woofer. And this is actually the first speaker mic that I made. And it just turned out amazingly and has been used on literally countless recordings since. And then, if we move on to the guitar amp, all I've done is just gaffer taped a speaker straight. This is like just a car stereo speaker, pretty much. And just gaffer taped it straight onto the front of the speaker cabinet, right in front of the driver. And I'll do the same with this other guitar over here. And we'll figure out something for the vocals in a minute, and then we'll get things happening. So that's where it's at the moment. There's a stereo miking technique that's called binaural, and it uses like a dummy's head. You put a mic on each side near the ears. It gives really realistic stereo when you listen back on headphones with the recording. So this idea of I'm using headphones to record, and in the basic same binaural kind of format, so placed at the ears, and hopefully it gives kind of a cool stereo effect. Normally when you're recording drums, like you have, mics fixed in place, and of course this is going to be moving, which is a bit odd. So, but hopefully that's kind of cool and not too weird for people to listen to. So we'll see how it goes. Eventually we had wired and set up enough speakers to use, and it was time to patch things in and start pulling sounds.
Man,
That's great, that
that is
one.
awesome, that one, isn't it?
If only you made all of those.
Was that the original one?
Yeah.
We came across a few technical difficulties along the way.
Yeah, it's working generally.
We're missing the left, right side, your headphones.
Oh, really?
So,
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I've broken a set of headphones already. Bummer. Just getting the left channel.
Alright.
Sorry.
You need a different pair of headphones then.
Yeah.
Nothing turns out quite like
I know. So I'm hoping that I can take these apart to turn the speaker of the driver's inside out. So
It's possible you've invalidated the factory warranty on some of the stuff.
it is possible.
solid.
That's punchy. That's fine.
That sounded like something, maybe turn it up a bit more.
No, it's rubbish.
Rubbish.
It's rubbish.
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 Okay, so just the vocal. So let's just fix that up and then get into it, eh?
Yeah.
So what's the go? You're accent something?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's give one of these a go.
Do that.
well, then we swap.
Just gaff it up
Yep.
Yeah.
on a stand. Interesting.
Wow.
Stepping it up for the vocals. Hey?
Today's Kings of Leon. Scream. Scream.
We had swapped out the headphones, which were our drum overheads, and the speaker for the vocals, so we were back in business. Duncan and Cam had also set up some analog effects. They had set up a tape delay using a 1/4-inch tape machine.
I don't know what we're doing. That's a tape delay. We're running. At the moment, we put the guitars into it. At the moment, we put the guitars into it to, I don't know, sort of fatten them up or mess them up. I don't know what that actually. I don't know what's going to happen with it. We'll see how it goes. You can hear it here, maybe. Sits without it.
They had also set up a room reverb by sending some sounds out to be played back through the hi-fi in the studio's rec room.
We're setting out from the studio desk. It goes, follow these, grow lines, go all the way through. To the auxiliary input of this common household stereo amplifier. And so we send the signal of whatever instrument from the desk into here. The sound comes out, fills up the room in a beautiful fashion. And we've got a set of headphones we're going to mount on here that will pick up that sound and take that back via these blue lines back to tape. It'll be beautiful.
With everything set up, it was time to do some recording.
So this is it. We're actually going for a take.
We're rolling!
Should we put a bit of
I will live my life without you, and I like it better that way. You make me sick.
Look at this, look at this. It is punk rock though, so I don't care. Are you cool? Whatever.
That's beautiful,
Fine.
man.
That's it.
I don't think that could have been a
That's
better outcome.
I think that's a wrap.
We'll get the exact version of that.
I think that's it. It's beautiful.
Awesome.
lovely. No, that's great. We're done.
So you satisfied with the experiment?
Sure. My ears are being brutalised
Let's
from
go.
playing drums, so I'd like to
Let's go,
hear it back
take
in some
months.
other time, at some other stage.
Months.